Today, I want to show you how to read your pay stub through ADP. So if you're looking for a record of how much you were paid and how the breakdown happened, you're going to log into ADP and you can download a PDF version of your pay stub. It'll look like this. The next thing you want to do is check the dates on that pay stub. It's going to list your pay period, when it started and when it ended. These are the dates that you actually worked. The next thing it's going to list are the pay date. So that's going to include when this pay was actually issued to your account. Once you've verified that information, you can hop over and look at the different categories. Today, we're going to talk about your gross pay, which is your taxable pay. We're going to talk about your taxes, and we're also going to talk about your deductions. So we'll start up with your gross pay. This is just the money that is taxed. So this is not your entire wages. This is just the amount that's taxed. So you're going to start over here, and you'll see that the rate hourly for regular hours worked is $14.93. Again, you're going to be making more than that an hour. This is just the part we're taxing. This person worked 40 hours at that $14.93 rate, which resulted in $597.20. They also worked some overtime. So you can see the overtime rate here is $40.50, and they worked 16 hours of overtime. So you can see that resulted in $648. Grand total, again, we're looking at that $1,245.20. That's what the tax is going to be taken out of. The next category I want to look at are deductions. And deduction sounds a little bit funny because it's actually a payment. So this is the category where you're going to see things like your meal allowance, or if you have a housing or lodging stipend, that's going to be listed here. You're going to notice that in this case, your deduction is a negative deduction, negative $483. So a negative deduction is actually a payment. So you're actually receiving in pay $483 additional dollars. The reason it goes into this category is because it's not going to be taxed, which for you is a great thing. That means you just get to take that money home tax-free. The next section we're going to look at are the actual taxes that are taken out of your paycheck. This category is listed based on your W-4, how you filled that out. TLC can't make any changes to your taxes or anything in that nature. All we can do is base it off of the W-4. So if you want to change your tax withholdings, you can do that at any time on your W-4, which again is listed in ADP as well. So this person is getting $95.26 taxed out of the $1,245.20. When that happens, we're going to talk about the grand total. So the grand total on this check is $1,632.94. That's what went into this person's bank account. That's the grand total that they're being paid. How we calculated that grand total was we took the gross pay, which again is the taxable amount. Then we added in the negative deductions, because again, those are a payment. So these two together, and then we had to subtract out the taxes that were taken by the government. So when we do all of that together, this person was paid $1,632.94. If you're ever looking at your pay stub and you have any questions, it's not making sense, you think there might be an error, please reach out to your recruiter right away. They're more than happy to help. And of course, if there is an error, they're going to make sure that that gets corrected for you right away.